Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thanksgiving weekend, everybody. It's Black Friday today. I normally don't do them outside, the videos outside anymore because it's so noisy. And it's noisy out here, but not as normal. So stay tuned. I got a good video coming up. All right, good day, everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing well today. It's Black Friday sales. Sales today. Do I miss the sales? And what I mean by that, you always had to work Black Friday. Every Black Friday I worked. Some Thanksgivings I worked, especially the last few years, because of life in the retail industry, you have to always work. But today I want to talk about, I got a letter from, email from Filipino, and he asked me, sir, I got a question to ask you. His name's Franco. And he says, I got a question. Why would you move to the Philippines? What reason would you move to the Philippines? Tell me, and basically, why would you leave? Why you come here? What do you see as the benefits here? And he said, for me, I'd want to be in USA. My family, there's so many people around us wanting to go there, wanting to be there, and wanting to have that life. And so I sent him back a reply that the reason that I came here, for me, everybody has their own different reasons why they leave. Everybody's, well, I'm tired of this, or I'm living here and I'm tired of working. And everybody has their stress points. Everybody has their particular reasons why they're leaving. For me, the reason that I left is with that particular time in my life, I was lonely. And nobody should be alone. I don't care who you are. And I was tired of working, tired of everything in general. A lot of it I blamed them on the United States, but now after re-looking at the situation, I had rose-colored glasses on, number one. Rose-colored glasses. Life is good wherever you live. It's how you make it in other words, you can live anywhere. And you can actually adapt to any given situation. There's pros and cons living here. A lot of people say it's a lot of pros, but after a few years, I'll never leave here. And then you have others say, I'm heading back. But it's a choice. And that's what the good thing about it is. God gave us this choice. So I sent it back. It says, it's great here. I love it here. There's so many pros of living here. It's beautiful. The cons are karaoke at 3 a.m., roosters, noise. There's a lot of things that really get on your nerves as a person. Not saying it's going to be the same thing in the United States of America. It depends on how you can make your world no matter where you live. Like for me here, I made a really good world here for me. I have 2 houses. Self-sustainable, Western type lifestyle. Really not too much to complain about, really at all, just food and things like that. But really overall, it's really good. The advantages of the United States, there's a lot to list, and there's disadvantages also. But it depends on each person. Each person's going to tell you a little bit different. Each person's going to say, well, I like it here or I like it there because of these reasons. I could go through all the reasons for me, but everybody pretty well knows how I stand on things. It's great and fantastic here. You get bored really fast. Number one, you're going to get bored really fast. You better have some hobbies, something to do. And that's anywhere, though. There's not that many places you can go. You've been there, done that. If you do walking street videos, you're on the same street. It's like me on the same walks. You can filter away, but you filter into another area. It looks like the town you just lived in and you just left. So if I go 100 miles this way or 500 miles this way and go to a town, it's going to be the same. Meaning there's not a lot. The variances aren't enough to even notice a lot of times. When I go to CDO, okay, bigger buildings, more traffic, maybe more stores, but it's the same thing. There's a lot of difference between going to New York City and Miami, Florida, or Miami, Florida and San Francisco. So you have a lot of differences. Kansas City, unbelievable place, by the way. Who would have thought? Denver, Colorado compared to Savannah, Georgia. I've been to all these places. Chicago, downtown, Wrigley Building, compared to being in Buffalo, New York. There's so many variances there where here, being in Manila, going to Cebu, going down to Oslo, going to CDO, going to Davao, going to Naga, going to Bohol. Is it the same? Difference, but the same environment, meaning they might have a few more stores, more things. The great thing about the Philippines, it's consistent. And it's consistent the same weather-wise. It's consistently the same as far as, sure, you may be able to get more items in some areas in the north. I have things down here that they can't have. I have things down here that some people really desire. A lot of waterfalls are great places. But in a lot of resorts, and as you know, through the last 7 years I've been living here, there's many. If you go back on my videos, we're all over the place. And Ruth and I counted one time, just in resorts. We traveled in 1 year, was like 17 resorts, different resorts that we traveled in 1 year. And that's going around everywhere. We're getting ready to go to a resort here this next month. We pretty well burned out all the resorts around us and all the places. And we're going to go to one here. It's Natural Springs. It's a different place we've ever been. Spend a couple of days there, get away for the holidays. Are still in school. They don't have Thanksgiving school here, but they have Christmas breaks. So Christmas break, we're going to be heading out and going to the different areas around us locally. We may go to Cebu. We don't know yet. We were thinking of going to Boracay. A little too pricey. We want to save our money. It's a tourist trap. So we're thinking of other things besides that, maybe out of the way places people never seen. But most of the guys have already done videos on most of those. So our thought is, let's just keep on plugging on doing what we're doing. So to answer the question, and sorry, Franco, I got off the subject. But Franco, to answer the question is, the benefits of the United States is great and fantastic. Many land opportunities. Want a job, you go get a job there, no worries. Cost of living is going to be a little bit more in some areas. Some areas it's going to be cheaper. Maybe not cheaper than living here. There's nowhere cheaper living like Filipino here. But you can live inexpensively. I mean, you guys know Claude. He's living in a nice place, 3-bedroom place. It's a house like mine. It's $700 a month, includes electric, water, internet, the whole 9 yards. How can you beat it? $700 a month. So his expenses is all covered. Basically, whatever insurance he has, whatever things like that he has, it's all upon him. And so I guarantee he's living $1,000, $1,200 a month on food and everything there. And of course, I did that too. So, and nothing changes that much. Insurance may go up. And I apologize. I'm still researching the insurance companies, and I'm still waiting replies to getting quotes back. For my insurance video, everybody's been requesting this video. It's going to be an in-depth, probably a 30-minute video on insurance companies and quotes on my age. And be aware, most companies say they actually cover it here, but they do not. In fact, Cigna says they will not. There's a lot of companies that will not write policies in the United States anymore. They only write policies outside. They will or will not accept pre-existing conditions. Sorry, 90% will not accept pre-existing conditions. I got off on that. Sorry about that. I just get excited about stuff and I just have to tell you. So, Franco, the answer to that is great here, great U.S., great wherever you are. You make the world wherever you are at the moment. Because you know what? It's all about quality of life. If you have food, you get hot, you get an air conditioning. If you get cold, you put on a jacket. And if you got good food, what else you need? You got good family. And you got God in your life, what else you need? So the main things are covered wherever you live. Now, is it cheaper for me today to live here than it was? It's more expensive here now for me. And I think I can live cheaper in U.S. for me. Now, I just gave Ruth another $100 to go to the store again. We're pushing $400. I'm spending more on groceries than I am all the other stuff. Electric, water, all the other stuff don't equal $150, but still, you know. So God bless everybody. I want to do this video for Franco. Why in the world would you come here? It's basically what he said. Why in the world would you come here? What benefit What benefit do you see here? Stress relief, number one. Well, stress relief sitting on the beach in Daytona, too. So it depends on the person. God bless everybody. We'll see you guys next time. I'm Tom and Ruth Filipino Adventures.